Executive Director of MHS, and I am excited about being here today. We are here today to celebrate Eden. 20 years, that has gone so quickly. We are here to celebrate partnerships, because since Eden's inception, they have understood that through partnerships we accomplish so much more than when working alone. And we are here to celebrate community. Because of Eden's accomplishments, our accomplishments, we have made great strides in our community, not only for those that we provide services to, but for ourselves, our entire community. We have much to celebrate. Now, in order to give you a clear picture of how vital Eden's role has been not only for our community, but for my agency's ability to achieve its mission of ending homelessness, I'm going to have to talk to you about my agency. I like doing that. MHS was created just a few years before Eden, and we were created specifically to work with some of the most vulnerable individuals in our community, homeless adults with untreated severe mental disabilities. They were and are invisible to most, unseen. Our outreach teams went to them where they lived, under bridges, in vacant buildings, abandoned cars, the embankments of the flats. We went and we offered services. We offered help. We took blankets, food, clothes. We took a doctor to help quiet the voices. We took a nurse to help heal the wounds. And what we did was we began the slow process of creating a relationship with those that we came in contact with, establishing trust. What we learned in those early years was that with a relationship, with trust, people are capable of overcoming tremendous obstacles. We've seen it time and time again in every one of our housing programs. People whose lives have been devastated by mental illness, isolated from others, rattled by addiction, with a relationship with morsels of trust, are able to take steps towards recovery. That understanding of the critical role of relationships in recovery is at the core of every service that MHS offers. It is at the core of the relationship that MHS and Eden forged so very many years ago, our shared philosophy. We were successful in engaging individuals into service. We were able to assist individuals in achieving psychiatric stability. We were able to get treatment for addictions. We were able to complete applications for entitlements, for jobs. What we needed help with was housing. We needed housing for those that we worked with. Enter Eden. In the early 90s, MHS and Eden first began talking about housing and services, because we knew that there needed to be a special kind of housing for the individuals that we were coming in contact with on the streets. And in collaboration with Eden, in 1994, MHS submitted our first application to HUD for a unique housing program for Safe Haven. Unique in that it provided intensive support services for individuals who were homeless and severely mentally disabled. We were one of 7 in the nation to be awarded those dollars, with MHS providing services and Eden oversight, a constant presence at the Safe Haven. We created a great team. We are a great team. Fast forward from the early 90s to today, 2011, Eden and MHS have worked together with thousands of individuals on securing housing, on securing services. We have partnered on 4 different permanent housing programs, 2 of which are safe havens. And with our other community partners, we have created the Norma Hare Women's Center, the state's largest emergency shelter for women and children. And lastly, our crowning glory, our Housing First initiative. As we sit here today in Greek Bridge Commons, I have to remind you, I told you we have a lot to celebrate. I think of MHS and Eden as sister agencies, so aligned in our mission and our demand for excellence in services. Certainly that alignment, that partnership, was never better illustrated to me than earlier this year than when I learned that the individuals, the MHS staff and the Eden staff, who are working at housing sites together, have coined a name for themselves. They're working constantly together, communicating every day about the residents, the challenges, the successes, updates on operational issues, clinical observations, MHS, Eden. Like Eden. Now, I have to admit, Mahedon doesn't really roll well off the tongue, but you've got to admit, in terms of partnership, that is pretty powerful. Mahedon. For 20 years, Eden has worked in partnership with others and created housing in our community. For 20 years, Eden has demanded that that housing be provided with dignity, respect, compassion, and understanding, protecting the rights of those living within. And for 20 years, Eden has been a voice, advocating for those who oftentimes are not able to advocate for themselves. Thank you for those 20 years. Thank you for what you have done. Thank you for what you do on a day-to-day basis. On those days that it's really difficult and you wonder if you're making a difference, know that you do. Today, on behalf of my agency, MHS, and on behalf of the thousands of individuals whose lives have been touched by Eden, I'd like to say happy anniversary, Eden, and thank you.